In this episode, we're going to take a look at the new G.I. Joe Classified Kamakura figure. So, stick around. Hello, fellow dorks and dorkettes, and welcome to It Came From My Side of the Laundry Room. My name is Rob, and in this episode, we'll be taking a look at the Amazon exclusive G.I. Joe Classified Kamakura figure. And this is my first plastic-less packaging of a classified figure, and I'm pretty excited. I mean, believe me, I see both sides of the story when it comes to people that want to display their characters and it have, the bubble windowed packaging. But you also have to admit it's really heartwarming not to be chucking more plastic into the landfill. So, like I said, I see both sides of it, and, I'm kind of in the camp of, less plastic is good. And I kind of dig this packaging. We will take a look at the packaging closer when we get to the table over here. And yeah, so with that being said, without further ado, let's jump in and take a look at it.
Yo, Joe!
Okay, here we go. Let's begin by taking a look at the packaging before we jump into the figure. Now, like I said, this is my first classified plastic-less, boxed release. And yeah, it has a very cartoony style to the artwork, and it kind of works in this case. We have a little picture of the figure here, and of course, the old, just like the other ones, classified series logo with the name underneath of Kamakura. And it blows my mind that this is number 61 already. Jeez. This side packaging, though, is fantastic. That looks so great. I mean, he looks like a force to be reckoned with, and yeah, I really like that. Now, the back of the packaging, I really dig as well. I mean, we have everything from the actual figure's size. Here is a posed version of the figure, and here is a what you get in the package picture. So you get the figure, an alternative head, hood, backpack, a knife, two katana, a double-bladed spear, Uzi, machine pistol, and I don't know if these are extra or if this breaks down into these. That I'm curious of. And of course, we have, just like on the side of the packaging, his specialties, which is murder, blades, he can't be seen, he's like John Cena, and I don't even know what that's supposed to be. Is that a shuriken? Maybe it is a shuriken. Maybe it just means he's a ninja. So, now that we've taken a look at the packaging, let's get to the figure inside. Okay, here we go. And I have to say, I'm really impressed. I was impressed with the packaging because he was only attached to a little sleeve with those like crepe paper, twine pieces. So very easy to get him out. And this footlocker thing is, that's really awesome. It reminds me of the footlockers that they did for Sigma 6. Of course, this is a big hunk of plastic, and this is a nice cardboard footlocker, and I can't wait to open it up and see what goodies are inside. But first, let's look at Kamakura himself. Firstly, that is a really nice mold on the face, a very nice stern expression in the eyes. I love the coloring, I love the greens. Of course, we got the Arakakashi tattoo, and we have these really nice, like, you know, very Japanese inspired armor pieces to give him, you know, like a really nice shinobi type of look. And he has the tabi boots, which is also a nice addition. Here we have like the plated quilted armor going around here. We have a little nub here. Can't wait to see what that's for exactly. Of course, we have the backpack hole, and he has a rubber belt here. Now, I know he comes with sidearms, so he has no holsters. So that's kind of a bummer at the moment, but we'll see. So we will put him right here for a second and take a look at what's inside this personalized footlocker. And I might actually hold on to this footlocker. I think it's pretty cool. Here was one of the things that I've seen people on Twitter commenting about how awesome the paper is. And this is definitely, I'm definitely going to hold on to this. That's really nice. That's going the extra mile. Like, yeah, we took something away from you, but we are trying to make it just as fun and cool. So here's the footlocker. We'll just put that to the side so it doesn't mess with the focusing of the camera. As you can see what it's doing. And we have this useless piece of paper there. Save a tree. Don't include that. So I like this because it's keeping them nice and straight. I mean, it's always a bummer when you get a figure and the longer pieces are warped. So it is, like I said, where these pieces aren't in the staff, they're their own pieces. Here is the like double-bladed naginata type of spear. See if we can get it off of the tape here without hurting it. Now, one of the questions I need answered is, this figure was a higher price point than the usual classified figures. Now, is the price point higher because it was an Amazon exclusive, or was the price point higher because it comes with a few extra accessories? Because, I mean, like the OG Red Ninja for the classified series came with a lot of accessories too, but he wasn't any more expensive than any of the other figures. Or like a character like Roadblock, that's huge Gatling gun, probably uses more plastic than a lot of these. Okay, so that's completely solid. That doesn't break down or telescope in any way. So on to the next package. I'm assuming these are probably his swords. Oh, nice. We have a perfed area here. So here's one katana. Here's another katana. Put them there. And we also have the Uzi in here. I would feel sorry for anyone that just like chucked packaging without looking inside. So let's take a look at the Uzi. Clip doesn't come out. Looks pretty nice. And now for this awesome bag. Just try to gently rip this little bit off. Oh, fudge. Of course, I didn't rip it enough. But it's like a nice waxy paper. Not just normal, like, tissue paper. So there we go. Let me dump this out and show you what's all inside. We have his hood. We have, like, the machine pistol. We have his backpack, or just back sheaths. We have a, this is cool, because we saw Storm Shadow came with something like this to give it the impression that the hood is down. Very nice. We have this, that goes on the post on the back that I saw. That's kind of cool, just like the Storm Shadow one did. We have his other head, which is a very nice sculpt. Like that. And we have this knife. Now the big bummer here is it has no sheaths or holsters or anything like that. I mean, maybe we can put the knife in there. But see, then it takes away from the, you know, the whole thing that's the bottom of his shirt. So that's kind of a bummer. So first thing, the only negative I can give it at this point is it should have came with, you know, sheaths or holsters or something. If you're going to include all these awesome weapons, give them somewhere to put them. So, how's this go on here? I'm assuming like this, maybe? Kind of has the shakes. So let's give him a weapon. Let's start with the Uzi. This little fire effect I made. That looks pretty cool. I dig that. And I'm just trying these out for the first time. So if it doesn't look that great, it's because I just started making these myself. A little lopsided, I know. A little too thick too. Whoop. I jammed it on some bigger guns, so that's probably why it's not fitting on the small muzzle of the Uzi. So we tried the Uzi. Try the pistol now. Blam! Okay, let's put the hood on. Now, I'll pop his head off, slide it in there, so we can get a good impression what he looks like. Hood looks pretty cool. Excuse me. But I think I like him without the hood, so we will put that into accessory storage. Oh no, get out of there, head. Oh, come on. Try this. That looks pretty cool. Gotta hurry this up. My reviews always go long because I have so much fun playing. We're gonna go with the knife. His big old naga here, double bladed. Looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think all in all, I'm very happy with this figure. Now, mind you, he's not, one of my favorite figures or one that I would have even have wanted made, but it's nice to still have another ninja in the ranks, and this time one for Joe, because it seems like Cobra is getting all of the ninjas. So I don't even like this scarf, so we're gonna get that out of here. I think he looks great without it. And let's figure out how we're going to pose him with the rest of the team. Maybe like this. No, unfortunately it's not long enough to reach. Of course you don't want to stand. Took you off your the stand I borrowed from Gung Ho. That's interesting. The knee pads are the actual knees of the figure. Looks pretty cool. I can dig it. Oh, stand up. Silly goose. Anyway, this review has run longer than I anticipated, as usual, because I just have so much fun playing with these figures. So there is Kamakura again. Not like one of my popular characters or favorite characters or even one that I would have put on my wish list, but I'm still happy to have him. I still think it's a great figure, and yeah, with that being said, back to me.
Anyway, folks, back to me. Yeah, I'm very happy with it. I mean, I've been happy with every single G.I. Joe classified character that has been released or that I have gotten. Like I said, this is number 61. That is mind-boggling. I mean, I have a fraction of that. And yeah, there's a lot of them I'll never get my hands on. And yeah, I'm kind of bummed about that. But that's just what it was like growing up. I didn't have them all. There were some that got, left behind or, sifted between the cracks. So I'm just keeping that tradition alive, I guess. But anyway, great figure. The higher price point, I mean, to say it's because he got extra gear is kind of silly. I mean, it was like $10 more than a usual, for a classified figure. So I think that was kind of odd. I mean, maybe it's just because it was an exclusive. I don't know. I mean, if he's going to come with all of that stuff, add some sheaths and holsters or something. I mean, put a leg sheath for his knife or a sheath on the back of his belt to put the knife. I mean, or the pistol or something. I mean, I think that's kind of weird. I mean, you're going to, pack it full of all that stuff. Have a home for it. That's my only negative bit of this review. And other than that, great figure. He's going to go right up there with the rest of them, and yeah, I'm happy he's part of the Joe team, and yeah, like I said, not a character I would have ever wished for, but all in all, nice addition. Anyway, I apologize for, as usual, my long-winded reviews, but if you did enjoy this, please give me a thumbs up. If you got something to say, please leave a comment. I love reading them, and I love getting back to everybody. And if you're new around here and you enjoyed this, or any of the episodes that YouTube is recommending down here, please hit subscribe. And if you hit that little bell icon, you will be notified whenever there's a new episode. So anyway, until next time, thanks for watching. Keep being rad, and stay dorky.